അപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങല്ലേ? So
and ഞാനൊരു ഭയങ്കര വലിയ foodie. Okay, it's a new page. Let me just. Oh my God, me too.
are you serious?
Seriously, I just really started liking Bangalore, the weather and everything.
I think hands down Bangalore has the best weather in the world.
Best weather.
I mean,
Guys, love എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോ to be myself 100%, like 100% prandu, like opera, I'm everything.
but please are pro max.
Oh my God, bro! Like I've been actively working on it. What do you want from me? In the fifth rejection, you will be like, Madhi, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. So that's one thing. A lot of people think like going solo, like I'm really sad. Illegal activity cheyana and I feel when I'm saying no to some people. So I'm like, okay, TK was
I think you should make a series
yeah,
out of it.
it should be a series. I was like, man, me? I'm Deepika. She's like, yeah, you're Deepika. Do the thing. And I was like, oh my God, like,
Hello, welcome to another episode of Life as a Crash Course.
Life is a crash course. No grades, no rules, just lessons from the ride.
I am so excited to have you on this podcast.
Me too.
Thank you so much for coming, Jasmine.
my pleasure.
അപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങല്ലേ?
Yes, set. Let's go. Let's go.
In your own words, Jasmine, ആരാണ് Jasmine? What is your story?
ഞാനാണ് ജാസ്മിൻ ഗൈസ് എന്നെ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിച്ചിട്ട് ആരാണ് ജാസ്മിൻ the funny thing is whenever I feel someone asks me ആരാണ് ജാസ്മിൻ tell me about yourself, suddenly I forget everything about who I was, what I've done, ഞാൻ എവിടുന്നാ. So maybe to make this a little easier, if you want to ask me some questions, so it's a bit more like
We'll get into
about
that. But
yeah.
still, like some self-reflection എന്ന്
Okay,
പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ.
ഞാനെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ well, I grew up here. Jasmine
You are a
also,
Dubai child.
Yes, Sharjah kid actually.
Sharjah kid,
Sharjah
actually.
kid. Jasmine, also known as Jamun. I feel
Yeah.
a lot of people know me as Jamun. So yeah, that's me.
Let's get into the Jamun bit. So
Yes.
I was following your previous page, which is Kala Jamun,
Yes.
and then you have worked with so many talented creators.
Yes.
You were doing really well with that page,
Yeah.
and then you chose to take a stunt,
Yeah.
and then you got shadow banned.
Yes.
And then you had to start from scratch all over again, which must have been really tedious. And I'm
Yes.
sure there were nights, you second guessing the whole thing. So
yeah, so basically Kala Jamun journey started about 10 years ago. It was 2016, and like I was a fresh graduate. I finished my university in Bangalore. I like came back. I started working, and I was working as an accountant, so completely like different career
Background
path.
change.
Yeah, completely different background. And at that point I'm not considering myself as a creator, or I don't like I haven't even like worked well with cameras. അങ്ങനെ ആ ഒരു തോട്ടേ ഇല്ല. Okay, so I remember one day when I was coming back from work, I was like, ഇതാണോ ഞാൻ ഇനി ഒരു അടുത്ത 30-35 കൊല്ലം, like is this what I'm
Existential
supposed to be doing? Yeah, because in Bangalore it's fun, I'm college, നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം friends routine, വൈകുന്നേരം ചായ കുടിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നു, like it's you have a good time. But I remember coming over here, I was like, ഇതാണോ ഇനി എന്ന് ചെയ്യേണ്ട, is this adulthood and responsibilities? And I was like, I need to have some sort of creative outlet, because like for example when I was in school, I used to do a little bit of drawing and coloring and all, so that was my creative. When I was in university, as part of like the theater club, so okay, there was some kind of outlet. But now I'm over here as an adult and I'm like, what do I do? And that's when at that point, like about 10-12 years ago, I was following like some of those OG creators, Lavina Israni, Where My Food At, and I was like, wow, I really like what they're doing. And ഞാനൊരു ഭയങ്കര വലിയ ഫുഡിയാണ്, സോ ബാംഗ്ലൂർ തൊട്ടേ ലൈക്ക് നല്ല വൺ തീറ്റ കാര്യങ്ങൾ. സോ I was like, okay, maybe I should try doing this. I was like, okay, let me be a blogger. Like that's what I want to be while doing my day
Usual
job.
stuff.
Yeah, of course. So അങ്ങനെ ആ സമയത്ത് കാലാ ജാമുൻ പേജ് തുടങ്ങി. And my brother had a Nikon camera. So what I started doing, I was like, okay, restaurant, cafes എല്ലാം പോകുമ്പോൾ I would start taking pictures. And when I'm taking pictures, like I had this like great joy in my heart. I was like, wow, this is looking good. Especially desserts and all, I used to love taking pictures of it. So അങ്ങനെ കാലാ ജാമുനി പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് തുടങ്ങി അവിടെ കുറച്ച് like followers and all. And then I remember I got my first barter collaboration from a restaurant. It's one of the restaurants in Karama itself. It's a sushi spot.
Oh.
And I remember feeling so good about it. Like, I was like, okay, so if they were okay to do a barter collaboration, that means okay. And though nan nalladu
ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്.
ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, it was very motivating for me. So that was that journey of Kalajamun up until like 2 years ago is when I had the page. So I have a lot of memories on that, a lot of like archived stories, like a lot of messages and stuff. So at that point, taking that stance was definitely tough for me, because it's sometimes really difficult to let go of like ഇത്രയും കാലം നോക്കി നടന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ and all that, right? So but then as a creator I realized okay, I have to evolve at that point, because ആ സമയത്താണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ ഈ shadow banning, Instagram algorithm to that extent of how much it is, because how much ever whatever new content I'm doing ആ ഒരു reach ആയിട്ട് പോകുന്നില്ല. So then I had to take the decision. I was like, okay, it's like now or never. And I was like, I know my people, like whoever follows me, പുതിയ page ആണെങ്കിലും it's okay, they will, yeah, they will come. So അങ്ങനെ fresh jamun തുടങ്ങി. And I think like one really good thing that came out of starting the new page was because it was a whole new slate, I was open to like experimenting with
New
like
stuff.
yeah, new stuff. Like I started doing more funny things which I was really like shy to do in my Kala Jamun. Kala Jamun was all like cafes, aesthetics, you know, angante vibe ആയിരുന്നു. Fresh Jamunlodo on the full fresh comment.
എല്ലാം fresh.
Yeah, suddenly I was like, okay, it's a new page. Let me just try and do
Starts,
things.
clean
Yeah, you know,
slate.
yeah, clean slate. Let me try doing stuff. And like the response was really amazing. Like a lot of people are like, why wouldn't you not do this before? And the funny thing is, and the close side all the friends, because they know how I am, they'll be like, "Nirkanda idakka like Instagram lo idate." Like it's funny stuff, you know, like all this count ready and all of that. So angana fresh jamun lo thodingi. It's been good.
It's actually been working
Yeah, it's
out
been
well
good
for you.
because I feel like
You just reached your 10K.
yeah, I reached my 10K, which is really funny because this is like second 10K, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely special because this page again, I think പുതിയതായിട്ട് തുടങ്ങിയതിന് ശേഷം a lot more new opportunities.
Came across.
Yeah, came across a lot more different things I tried. So that way I think I've grown as a creator because of the new page. So I'm happy about that.
So, from what you said, two things. The first thing being switching from accounting background
Oh yeah.
to social
yeah,
media
yeah.
marketing. I mean, I did get the gist of how it did start,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
how
yeah.
did you? I'm not doing this anymore. I am switching. When did that happen?
So basically the switch happened like full time as a social media like manager career നടന്നത് was during COVID time.
Okay.
So up until then I'm like okay, this is going in my passion side ആയിട്ട് പോകുന്നുണ്ട്. But okay, accounting is my main job. അങ്ങനെ പോയി COVID lockdown ഒക്കെ വന്നപ്പോൾ like you're at home, right? So suddenly again you're rethinking stuff like there is social media boomed like
that time.
crazy, right?
Reels came in.
Yeah,
TikTok was banned in India.
exactly.
So everybody's on Instagram now.
And
And suddenly everybody's becoming famous also.
exactly, like the reach and potential was crazy, right? So ആ സമയത്ത് like up until then what I used to do is I used to freelance with a close friend of mine. She had an agency, so I used to freelance as a photographer. So I'm like okay, I'm getting small amount from that and everything is fine എന്നുള്ള രീതി. And then കോവിഡിൻ്റെ സമയമൊക്കെ ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞ് ലോക്ക്ഡൗൺ ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ I had this opportunity to make this like a full-time job.
Okay.
So I made the switch and that was life-changing to be honest, because ഫ്രീലാൻസ് ആയിട്ട് ഞാൻ ആ ചെറിയ രീതിയിൽ നിന്ന് ചെയ്തതും I got a lot of exposure. I learned so much more about a lot of things apart from just, you know, taking content on for like Instagram or any other platform. So that was really good. So I made the full switch. Appratheka okay, confidence set. It was good because it was complementing my passion as well. So it worked out really well together. And so yeah, it's post COVID where I made that switch and now I'm social
All
media
good.
girly.
The second thing that you touched upon was Bangalore.
Oh yes.
Where did you study?
I studied in Christ University.
Which batch?
Why? Were you also in Christ University?
Yes.
Oh
I
my
was
God, no
there
way.
from 13 to 16.
Oh my God, me too.
Are you serious?
Seriously? Guys, I can't believe this. I have met a fellow Christite. Oh my
I
God,
live in
that's
that
crazy,
reunion.
dude. So wait, what? Like, how? Like, I'm sure we should have. We
would
could have met.
crossed,
Yeah.
I'm sure you could have
Okay.
crossed paths. So I was a part of SW back then.
Okay, I was part of cult team.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
The theater that I told was part of cult team.
So, which theater? I mean, which group?
It was called LMP, Last Minute Productions.
Led by Rahul Menon.
Yes, he
Are
was
you
the one from
serious?
my batch.
He was my Kalsek. So
Oh,
the same year we were overall heads
Man,
for
I'm-
SW. He was the Kalsek.
I can't believe this, to be honest. I cannot believe like this
So
is
you
Christ-Tide
oh,
reunion,
and
guys.
I'm pretty sure I might have seen you
For
somewhere
sure, because
backstage.
if
Yeah.
you were there and like I was part of the cult team, I'm sure we could have. But then again, like I said, for in a kana I look at I had boy cut and all that stuff. So I
I
feel
think I
like
look pretty much
I
the
feel
same,
like-
maybe a little more shabbier because I didn't know makeup back then.
I still don't know makeup. You should teach me, by the way. But that's crazy,
man,
man. Small
that's- yeah.
world, really small. So where do you like? I was in SG Palia.
Dude,
I was in SG Palia. Oh my god, I don't
I
know.
had like full transit convent hostel.
Were you in Savina Bhavan?
Oh my god, no. But
Okay,
I I was in 8th cross.
Okay.
I actually don't remember
It's
the name
okay.
of the
But
hostel
there were
anymore.
quite a lot of convent hostels in SG
I was near
Palia.
Macon Juice,
Ah, okay.
right next to Srinivasa Theatre.
Ah, okay, one slide.
Yeah.
Damn crazy, dude. This is crazy.
And then I moved to a PG. I had full transition. Convent hostel, PG, and then
Yeah.
we moved to a studio.
Wow.
And
My
then
parents
COVID
were
happened.
not that cool. I was in convent only all through 3
All
years.
through 3
Yeah,
years.
3 years.
And then you moved back to Dubai after
Yeah,
that?
I moved back to Dubai. And initially the plan was, நான் Bangalore തന്നെ നിൽക്കാണ്. I want to work there. I remember I even looked for like apartments with my friends because I'm like, I'm not going to go back. This is it. Because the funny thing is, Bangalore to Poi Sametha, I was like, Ayo, I want to come back. This is not my place. Because I used to be scared of dogs. I used to be scared of cows.
Oh my god. The first day that I got the admission and my parents are dropping me to the hostel, okay?
Yeah.
We enter the first cross of Festipalia. There's cows on one side, there is stray dogs on the other side, and then there's juicies.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh my god.
And then my mother
juicy
just gave me a look.
nostalgia.
This is where you'll be staying for 3 years.
Oh man, yeah. I used to be really scared of the cows passing by. So I remember the first 6 months, like every time I'm speaking to my parents, I used to be like, oh man, I really want to come back. I don't know why I came here and all that stuff. Then I don't know what happened. 6 months കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ മറ്റേ that holidays, mini holidays വന്ന് തിരിച്ചു പോയപ്പോ I don't know what happened. I just really started liking Bangalore, the weather and everything.
I think hands down, Bangalore has the best weather in the world.
Best weather. Like any time of the year, മഴയാണെങ്കിലും കാറ്റാണെങ്കിലും വെയിലാണെങ്കിലും it's really nice.
And the cherry blossom season.
Yes, oh my god, and Christ had that hole in the basketball
yeah.
court, yeah. Oh man, those were some good days.
I can't believe I'm reminiscing these.
Hello Christ, right?
ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ പഠിച്ചേ.
Oh
Okay.
man, that's cool, yeah.
So let's go to the.
I'm sure we'll have a lot of mutual friends.
And I'm sure that like ഇങ്ങനെ
We have
മൂവിയിലൊക്കെ
crossed-
കാണത്തില്ലേ?
ചിലപ്പോ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഫോട്ടോസിൽ നമ്മൾ എല്ലാരും ഒരുമിച്ച്
ഉണ്ടാവും.
നിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
sure, yeah, because cult team and this thing, right?
SW was very
yeah.
close. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Jesus.
Small world, dude.
Okay. So over the past few years, you've been very vocal about relationships and stuff on Instagram also.
Yeah.
So how has your idea of love changed over the years? I mean,
Guys, love എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോ so funny thing is like I am pro max pangli, okay, when it comes to love I am
Pro max.
ഭയങ്കര പൈങ്കിളി like single ആയിട്ട് നിൽക്കുമ്പോ ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർ ചെയ്യണ കണ്ട് ക്രിഞ്ച് അടിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ when I'm in a relationship I love doing it, okay, like cute stuff
been there, done that, guys.
like all the cute pangli parvadis I love doing it. And I'm someone who always very filmy, like Shah Rukh Khan movies kind of vibe, അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഫിൽമി വൈബ് ആണ് like what I like, but obviously like with years obviously that whole maturity aspect has come into play pangli, but also yes, maturity should be there. And I think in love what probably I'm looking for is this feeling of peace.
Yeah.
Like peace in silence, peace in chaos.
അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും കൊല്ലാണ്ടിരിക്കാൻ.
So yeah, it's just that, like, it's just like about me being able to be myself 100%, like 100% brand, like opera, everything, being able to do that, while
Without any
yeah,
judgments.
without any judgments. And because I feel like the relationship, everyone is so like cautious, like
Yeah.
everyone is
They're all
so,
scared.
yeah, like ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്താ എന്ത് വിചാരിക്കാം, but like I feel like we should really go back to Paingli love.
Finally fair.
Everyone should be there for Paingli love, okay? So it's just that I just feel like even if I'm open to meeting new people, right? But then even then I feel like, oh, there is that layer of cautiousness first. And um but like നമ്മൾ ഹിന്ദി സിനിമയിൽ കാണുന്ന പോലെ ലവ് അറ്റ് ഫസ്റ്റ് സൈറ്റ്, ലൈക്ക് മഴയത്തൂടെ ഞാൻ നടക്കുന്നു, അപ്പോൾ
കാറ്റ്
കാറ്റ്
വീശുന്നു,
വീശുന്നു, അപ്പോൾ അവൻ
violin
തിരിഞ്ഞു
താക്കുന്നു.
നോക്കുന്നു. That's like a dream love story. But yeah, this is about love.
I did have a phase where I was full against love. ആ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് വാലന്റൈൻസ് ഡേ ഇഷ്ടമല്ല, അയ്യോ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഹോളിഡേ, ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ ക്യാപിറ്റലിസം.
Whoa. It is though, but
Now
yeah.
I'm in I don't show that side of mine, but I'm in a very, very cringe fest.
That's amazing,
yeah.
actually, because I feel like, dude, love is supposed to be cringe, right? You're supposed to like 200%
And I
express.
can't believe I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, it is, right? Because it's like doing cute things, and it's special, and yeah, I'm a big lover
any
for
third
love.
person will be like,
In the show, like, what is all this? But when I'm in a relationship, I'm exactly like that, like, so I understand you. Yeah.
okay. അടുത്ത question എടുക്കട്ടെ. Yeah, Desi parents.
These parents.
Okay, തുടങ്ങാമേ. So when I was in school, so my world was pretty small. School, tuition class, വീട്, tuition class, school. This is it.
Same.
And if I go beyond 6:30, my mom will call up everybody in the locality.
ഫ്രണ്ട്സിന്റെ അമ്മമാരുടെ നമ്പേഴ്സ് മൊത്തം കയ്യിലുണ്ട്.
Where is my child? Why is she not? That comes from a place of worry also.
Of course, yeah.
But how is, as a Dubai, as a Sharjah kid,
Yeah.
as a UAE child, how is it different for you, or was it the
same? There's no difference at all. It has been exactly the same worry and same, that closed kind of feeling. Because same, വീട്ടിൽ വരുന്നു, സ്കൂളിൽ പോകുന്നു, പള്ളി പോകുന്നു, ട്യൂഷൻ, coming back. But since Sharjah was a bit more small, the funny thing is, even if I do anything, naughty, someone will see, and someone, പള്ളിന്ന് അറിയാവുന്ന ആരെങ്കിലും or school എന്ന് അറിയാവുന്ന ആരെങ്കിലും, someone will see and immediate informing parents. So by the time I'm home, I'm busted. Like, they're opening the door and ready to bust me. So it's been same Malayali family vibe only. There's nothing different. And the funny thing is, like, even now, okay, like itrim, like now I say, right? And even now, like, the funny thing is, say for example, I'm living here alone, right? And I'm doing everything alone, doing stuff. But like നാട്ടിലോട്ട് ലാൻഡ് ചെയ്ത്, and I stay quite far away from the airport. So instead of like, I'll tell like it's ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട്, right? Leave it, I'll come by myself. They're like, huh? ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് നീ എങ്ങനെ നീ ടാക്സി എടുത്ത് വരും? But I'm doing all that alone over here. So it's just, two sides of it. I go even for solo trips. I do all that by myself. But നാട്ടിലോട്ട് ലാൻഡ് ചെയ്ത്, if I say I'll take auto by myself, I'll go cab by myself.
Not happening.
Train ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് no. So it's the same thing.
So I used to hear കല്യാണം കഴിഞ്ഞ് എന്ത് വേണമെങ്കിലും ആയിരിക്കും. I am married now. I am 30 years old. I'm still supposed to be home by 6:30. And now my husband also gets scolded.
Oh no.
I have a sister who's 12 years elder than me, okay? She's
okay,
like
okay.
42 now.
Right.
She also gets yelled
She
at.
also gets busted. Oh, so there is no end to this. Jeevadharam mottam. Okay, good to know. Because like I said, like even now, like sometimes, for example, like I'm here, but even if I'm late over here, I get scared thinking, oh yo, like if parents
Mind
like
math.
come to know, yeah, and I'm like, wait, but they're not here, so why am I getting scared? So it's such a inbuilt thing where
need to be home on time.
and I feel like this Kalyanam kind of also, because even in my family, my cousins, all of them are married. Even then, like, and I'm like, and they're late, and they're gonna say why, and after a point you have to be like, okay guys, this is me now. Like now I tell my mom, I'm like, okay Madhi, like this is me now, and then say, oh, I'm just informing you I'm going to do this, so you are aware of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is how it is. Now that you said about your sister as well, I guess this is
This
how
is
it's
life.
going to be. Yeah, this is life. This is how it's going to be.
So you did mention guards going up. So like in relationships and maybe
Sorry, I mentioned about.
you did mention about guards going up.
Ah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Both in relationships and friendships. So how has the concept of boundaries changed for you over the years in both not just relationships,
Uh-huh.
even with friendships?
So, so I'm a person, I find it really difficult to say no because I don't want the other person to feel sad or, you know.
People pleaser pro
Oh
max.
my God, bro. Like, I've been actively working on it like this whole year because I cannot do this anymore. So, because like I've also very cliche realization, I realized, okay, the other person is not going to be the same for me. So, for me, just drawing that boundary by just saying simple no has been a big difficulty because a lot of times I have been in positions where it's a big buddhimuttu for
Yeah.
me, and it's only because I said yes.
Correct.
Like even my close friends, they'll be like, nee endina yes varne? Like ninki idu clear ആയിട്ട് പറ്റൂലല്ലോ, like why did you? And I'm like, അയ്യോ അവർക്ക് like സങ്കടമായാലോ, like I'll just help. So like right now, and what I'm also realizing is it's a tough realization. Like up until now I'm like, no no Arna, I'm the bad person, but it's not. Like I'm still me, but at this particular point I'm not able to do it. So that boundary is something that a lot of the time it flops, but I am actively trying to
Slowly
say,
learning it.
yeah, like no, sorry, I can't do this, maybe another time. um, but that moment when I'm saying no, I'm like, yo yo
It
yo
feels
yo
like you're
yo,
doing something really bad and really
extremely illegal activity ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെയാണ് I feel when I'm saying no to some people. But I guess this is the part. Like I'm glad I at least started now, saying no, keeping that boundary. Because otherwise, like I said, like full on carpet people pleaser behavior. Even if I am in a horrible place, I'll be like, no, I'm
full on
ready.
carpet.
Yeah, I'm ready to help. I'm like, you need help, nan. I'm not on the help. So it's just that. And also like this helping mentality, ഭയങ്കര override. Like, so my dad is a person who helps everyone and anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of times kore pollap has happened because he's helping. Okay, so I'm not saying don't help, but from a third person I'll be like, dad, this is so like obvious, why did you do this? But now when I'm in this position, I really,
get you.
I completely understand where he's coming from, because at the end of the day I'm just like, it's fine, like if I can, okay, let me do it, even if I'm in a very uncomfortable position, let me do it. So yeah, again, actively trying to keep some
Boundaries.
some visible boundaries. Yeah.
You didn't mention about your Pookie parents. So
Oh, my Pookie parents,
now
yes.
they settled in Kerala now.
Yeah, right now, yeah, during COVID they went
They
back.
shifted.
Yeah, they were here.
And the main hobby is, let me guess, going to church and gardening.
Gardening, yes. Oh my God, my dad is such a going to church person, and I feel like all of our uncles also, like our retirement age കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം, they are active in Palli committees, church and stuff. And at home, mom and dad both, they have really, like, I feel like, wow, when I go every time for vacation, they have made a swargam out of, you know, the garden, പൂക്കൾ, everything. Like അവിടെ ചെന്ന് just വൈകുന്നേരം ഇരുന്ന് like ചായ കുടിക്കൽ is amazing feeling. But at the same time, you like when I take photos, I'm like, wow, so beautiful. എനിക്കും ഇതുപോലൊക്കെ ചെയ്യണം. So I keep buying plants at my place over here. And ഒരു രണ്ടാഴ്ച കഴിയുമ്പോൾ കരിഞ്ഞ് കത്തി പണ്ടാറാകും. So it requires a lot of efforts, right? Yeah. So inshallah someday I'll have that patience to take care of plants. But yeah, that is something very, and I feel a lot of our dads, a lot of the dads, when they go back, they get into gardening, krishi, all this kind of stuff, right? So same with my parents also. Gardening is the main hobby.
And it's not just my dad. My father-in-law is also the same.
Same way, right? Yeah.
So I think it's
I think
like a
there's
norm.
years
Yeah.
of being over here, and then like going back, they want to just reconnect with nature.
Nature.
And you know, it's sort of like meditation also, if you think about it, right? Like എല്ലാം ഇങ്ങനെ നോക്കി ഇലയൊക്കെ കട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെള്ളമൊക്കെ ഒഴിച്ച്. So it's really nice seeing them in that process. And like when I try to help, it's കൊളമാകും. So I tend to just stand, you know, back and okay, like pictures and videos ഒക്കെ എടുക്കാം. Yeah, so but yeah.
You did mention about nature.
Yeah.
So let me come to your phase of solo trips.
Yes.
When did that begin? Which was your first solo trip?
Uh,
And other kind of where and all have you been? The recent was Maldives.
yes.
It's so
It was
beautiful. The aesthetics.
amazing.
So let me hear
Yes.
the journey.
Yes.
What was
So,
it like?
like my first ever trip, like not solo, first ever trip with my own like hard-earned money was Hong Kong.
Oh.
And
Oh, how did that happen? I mean, why Hong Kong?
Hong Kong. Oh, yeah. So, like the first job that I was working at, one of my colleagues, she is someone who travels like every year.
Oh.
And she was like, hey, why don't you join? This year we're going to Hong Kong. So, for me at that point, usually travels are what? Like, you would in the Bangalore to Kerala, Kerala to back. So, I haven't really gone out anywhere, right? So, I was like, Hong Kong, wow, like this is, adult life. Yes, let me travel. And I could manage the expenses and everything. So, I remember like applying for visa and our samayat, like now Hong Kong has free visa for Indians. But at that point we had to apply. So that process I remember went to Hong Kong. It was amazing. Like it was a completely new experience for me. Cause just to be at a new place, eating new type of food, like meeting new people, just walking around, Disneyland poi Hong Kong le, and it was like a 1 week trip. And when I came back, I was like, wow, like I really want to do this again and again. So Angana, I've gone like with friends to Georgia, Bangkok and stuff. And then അങ്ങനെ like പോയി what happened is a lot of times like the friends-ന്റെ schedules don't match.
That's true.
So you're just like എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പോണം but like wait ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റൂല. So ആ ഒരു ഇത് വന്നപ്പോൾ I remember my first solo trip was to Salala 2 years ago. And I thought it would be an easy thing. It is an easy thing because it's a close by place. And I went through a group travel situation. And the group was really amazing and everyone was fun. Everyone spoke to each other. So I was like, okay, this is good. Like I'm okay being by myself, seeing new place. And Salala was so green. It was really peaceful and it was a weekend trip. So it was fine. Like I did not അങ്ങനെ പേടിയൊന്നും തോന്നിയില്ല because pick up from airport, stay, everything was sorted. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് തിരിച്ചു വന്ന് I remember people are like, തനിച്ച് ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് പോയോ? I was like, yeah, ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് പോയോ. It was fine, because there was a group, it's all chill. Like I had a lot of fun by myself. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് I planned a trip to Malaysia.
Okay.
So there, it was proper ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക്. Like I did not go through any group. I had to
You
like
planned the
plan.
whole
Yeah,
thing.
I planned the whole thing. So and I feel like especially us women, like when we are doing a solo trip, first main concern is safety, right? Like more than anything, it's safety. So because it was all by myself, I decided, okay, let me go to Kuala Lumpur because it's similar.
Okay.
So it's like city. It'll be easier for me to navigate. And when I was like reading up, it is safe for women. Like there are people everywhere. So I'm like, okay, so this is cool. It's similar. It's easy to navigate. അങ്ങനെ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത് അവിടെ എത്തി and I remember the first night when I was like sleeping at my accommodation. I was so scared. Okay, that
I
first
remember
night.
you did put a story that day. Guys, രാവിലെയുള്ള ധൈര്യം എനിക്കില്ല guys.
I remember because so also when I travel, I love selecting places which are a little different, unique, naturistic, like not normal hotel setup. Okay, so our first night Malaysian another was like a tree house kind of a situation.
Oh.
So room in the ഇടയിൽ ഒരു മരം പോകുന്നുണ്ട് and it's proper like nature around, and because of that you hear all the naturistic sounds, right? So irtaamba is very scary. Okay. So I remember, and because it's wooden you can hear it creaking, and all horror movies main plot is creaking of wooden. So I'm like, my god, this is എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് രാവിലെ ആയാൽ മതി. So I remember I posted a story saying, guys, this is my first time. Give me some tips because I don't know how I can, go through
Run
this.
through the night.
So a bunch of people were like, call your friends, keep the chair near the door. So I did all that. I kept the chair near the door. And see, the funny thing is, it's a very nice property. It was like, it's a property run by a mother and a daughter. So it's all safe and fine. But our irritate nature sounds, it made me feel so scared. So somehow, Anna, I think I slept very late. I woke up very early because I'm like, okay, Madi, like, orkang കഴിഞ്ഞ്. Daytime അപ്പോൾ ഭയങ്കര beauty. It's really nice. The green looks good. Everything is nice. So I had initially planned to stay there 2 nights. After the first night, I was like, maybe I should just move to the city.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm
Enough
not
with the
like,
nature.
I'm not like ready yet to be like dealing with this for one more night alone. So Then I moved to the city. It was really chill because it's again flat kind of setup. So it was really chill. It was within the city itself. I was like walking around. And another thing that I do is whenever I travel to a new place, I try to see if there are any local food tours, yeah, local tours and stuff. And then I did 3 tours, which was really nice because again for me, all of this is a new experience.
Yeah.
Like meeting new people from all over the world and like just listening to them speak, listening to where they're coming from, where they're going next. Everything was amazing for me. So Malaysia Karanappa again, I was like, wow, this is great. I don't mind doing this again. അങ്ങനെ last what I did was Maldives. Yeah, Maldives was again amazing. I really needed that. And funny thing is, a lot of people were like, "Nee ottikku povuna, you will feel bored." And I really did not feel bored.
Bored.
Like every single day, I had stuff to do. I really enjoyed my time, and like I love the blue color, seeing the blue
It's really
seas.
pretty.
It's super nice. Just like sitting and seeing
All the blues.
Yeah, all
But
the
the right
blues.
kind of blues.
Yes, all the blues was really nice. It was a great experience. And also a lot of people like DM'd me asking like Maldives or Tikapowao and all that stuff. And I was like, yes, like of course you can go alone because it's the whole island is the hotel itself. So it's very safe. Like there is no like external anything like that. So yeah, it was a great experience.
So, for somebody who has never planned a trip and somebody who's never done a solo and is considering for some kind of reason that you're going through, uh, what
Oh,
would you?
wait. So that's one thing. A lot of people think like going solo, like I'm really sad. I'm not sad. Like I absolutely love my own company. Like I'm completely okay. And also in a lot of ways, it's nice because I don't have to wait for someone,
Somebody.
which is really amazing actually. Like now I'm like, oh, I don't know if I go with any of the people that I know or friends, like will I be an annoyed person? Because when you're alone, you're doing your things by yourself, right?
Yeah.
So even if you're happy, guys, you can go for
Go.
a solo trip.
So, somebody who wants to go,
Yeah.
what would your advice be? What should they plan? What should they look at?
Um,
What should they pack?
Oh yeah, okay. So planning definitely it helps. And again, I want to address like for women going for solo alone because safety being the number one priority. Just like read up and see how is the place, like what's the city area, like live closer to the city. And another thing that I also do is I reach out to like creators in that country and try to understand from their perspective like what's a must try stuff because sometimes like there are a lot of these tourist spots which can be skippable. So when I speak to them, they'll be like, oh, you can
They'll
skip
know,
that, yeah, you can skip this, go for this instead and stuff. So I do that, a lot of research before going. And again, in terms of like hotel accommodation, make sure it's in a good location, it has like security, it is a good spot. Maybe even like communicate with the hotel like before you fly out. Air flights, usually I prefer landing during daytime, morning time. So it's easy again in terms of access. I think like just keep an open mind to like experiencing new
experience.
stuff. Yeah, like just keep an open mind. Like I know that for me, usually the first day is just like deep
Jittery.
freezing. Yeah, in a new place, I'll be like, a little awkward. But then I'm like, you know what? It's just me. I'm here. Let me just live this. So just be open to experiences. Yeah, it's just that it's just going with the flow, but plan and go with the flow.
You didn't mention about creators, and you've been working with a lot of talented creators, especially in UAE also.
Yes.
So, how has that been like? You worked with Khalid, you worked with
Yes.
Zubin, you worked
Yeah.
with, I'm just naming a few
Yeah.
names. You work with Vivid.
Yeah.
And so, how has that journey been like for you?
Yeah.
And how is it working with them, especially?
I think.
And there's something that I'm gonna make you do after this.
Ayo, Handa.
I want you to speak to me in Hindi and say, "Mera naam
Acha,
Jasmine hai."
I think,
Back to the question.
see, like the good thing about I feel like creators in this region is everyone is really helpful. Like be it Rohit, Vivid Bharati, Zubin, Khalid, like all of them are extremely helpful. Like anytime that they want to do something, I'm available. I want to do something, they're available. And I think it's just that kind of connection has helped. Like all of us, for example, I get a lead and I think, okay, these guys are good for it. I, like lead it to them. So that way, yes, I think I'm really blessed to be having some really amazing creator friends who help. and sort of like help you in that growth process as well. So that is something I'm really like blessed with. And the whole experience itself, like I mentioned, it's been amazing.
How did you meet them? How did you meet Khalid, for example?
How did I meet Khalid? Okay, so basically Khalid, I have met him initial time like once or twice um, at events, and then Nagma, my close friend, they have like
Work
collabed.
together.
So our collaboration, like I was just one of the extras. So like that, we started like collaborating, and I remember one of the Onam videos I was part of, like on set the whole day. So all these are really good experiences just to see
You
like
get to
how
learn a
to,
lot.
yeah, like navigate through a whole day full shoot like with a lot of like cool content creators.
You learn a
That's how
lot
I
of
met.
technicality
Yeah,
also
yeah,
that
for
goes
sure. Yes,
behind it.
yes, yeah.
I remember there was this one event that you attended, and then you spoke about having a digital card, the business card.
Oh yes, yes.
Did it help you? Uh,
Um, I,
you got that done,
yes,
right?
yes, yes. So basically, that was a travel and tourism exhibition that
Exhibition.
happened,
Okay.
and that was an amazing event because the amount of like you get to meet a lot of country reps and like travel and tours reps, and I realized while going up over there, not having a card was a big mistake because I can just show on the phone,
Phone,
but it's
yeah.
easily forgettable, right? So then I realized, okay, card, namlu usually angana card day to day we don't use, but when we are going for events and
It
like
helps.
networking and stuff, it definitely helps. And I think that, yes, opens up doors because when you share the card, they share the card, and then
Yeah.
that kind of connection is created. You can reach out to them, they'll know, okay, this person
We
is
have
there.
met.
Yeah. That really did help, yes. Because our conversation started is like, hey, my name is എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ഇങ്ങനെ കാർഡ് എടുത്ത്
തുടങ്ങുമ്പോ.
കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ because otherwise I'd be like, hey, my name is actually my page is
Yeah.
so that I remember the first day I was like, oh my god, like this is bad, I need to do this. So yeah, I got the card done, and the second and third day I was rocking it. I went to all the places. I'm like, yes sir, this is my card, please be in touch. So
So for somebody who is starting content creation today in
mm.
this Jan 2025 or almost 2026, what is that advice that you will give them?
I think now is really the best time to be a content creator because എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട് ഞാൻ തുടങ്ങിയ സമയത്ത് it was all camera. Now you just need a phone, and iPhone is more than enough, right?
Enough.
You have an iPhone or you have an Android phone, you're good to go. And it's just like, see, my only advice should be like, um, do it because you really want to do it. Like you really feel passionate about it, so that you don't get tired of it. Because see, for me, it has been 10 column of the journey, right? And I would not stop this because every day I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. Like views are there, not there, I want to still
Do
keep
this.
doing this, right? So just have that kind of passion, because I've seen a lot of people who started it because they were like, yeah, I want to do this, I'm just going to do it. But slowly it kind of like dies out because they were not as
Into
passionate,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
into it. And also another thing is, this is a very, very tiring thing to do.
Process,
It is a
yeah.
tiring process to do, because especially I remember like earlier this year I wanted to be more active on YouTube. And YouTube is a very YouTube is like a hridayamillatta platform because
Yeah. Brutal.
like, because basically you will do so much efforts, you will work so much, you will create a whole 10-minute video. Sorry,
Hello.
I'll say. You'll create a whole 10-minute video, and funny thing is, in Instagram, it's just 30 seconds, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute, and I think I'm good at that. But when it comes to YouTube, it's a whole different ball
Yeah.
game. How do I do something for 10 minutes, right? And 10 minutes edit ചെയ്ത് അത് ചെയ്ത് upload ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ there will be like 50 views, 100 views. For me, I remember I did a Onam types of people Onam video, kind of Onam, and it was a full day shoot. I was in my house, like my friends came together to help, and shoot was amazing. Editor and Kaina posted it. I was so excited about it. I think I got 300 or 400 views, and I'm like, oh, Shubham, thank you very much. So it's just that, like, don't feel like, don't tolerate with these kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just keep at it. Consistency is again something which is 100% needed to be a content
Yeah.
creator. You, even if there is a setback, you have to keep doing at it.
I think it dies down because there's an unsaid pressure of views, likes, interactions, and like
Yeah.
you put in even for Instagram reels, even if
Yeah.
it's a 30-second, 1 minute reel,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
it's
effort
all
that
about
goes
like
behind.
hooks and
Yeah,
all that stuff. Yeah, and it's not easy, right? Because you're constantly like thinking, oh my god, okay, ee video can end the channel, this hook, what will like grab the attention,
tension.
what is gonna do this. So it's that whole process behind it. And then sometimes also another funny thing on Instagram is over effort ഇല്ലാണ്ട് video
That
ഇടുന്നതിന്
will blow up.
it'll blow up and I'm like oh and ഭയങ്കര effort I'm like wow aesthetic I needed this like edit all that stuff ഇടുമ്പോ it does not perform and
Work.
I'm like what do you want from me so
For me, അന്നേരം എനിക്ക് 2 followers കുറയുന്നത്.
yeah exactly so that's the thing so ഇതെല്ലാം കടന്നു പോകുമ്പോ you definitely
Yeah,
need to
learn
have
a
that
lot. Yeah.
kind of passion also to continue so I would say if you want to be a content creator do it but just have that passion.
Also, I think you need to like the field that you're doing
Yeah.
because otherwise it dies down
Yeah,
after a
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you constantly post 5 videos, it doesn't do well, then you don't feel like doing
Yeah,
it
I don't
anymore.
feel the energy.
Because
That's true.
a lot of it is based on validation of others,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it is. 100% it is. Because I remember when I first started Kala Jamun, I was like, I'm going to do travel, fashion, food. But obviously, it's food that stuck with me because that's what I am like passionate about, right? Travel, pinna recent times because I'm able to do it,
Do it.
it's really working out for me. Fashion, നോക്കാറേ ഇല്ല. So, you know. But that's the thing. Like, what stayed is what I was really passionate about. Otherwise, like you mentioned, like in the fifth rejection, you will be like, Madi, I don't want to
എന്നെ
do
കൊണ്ട്
this
പറ്റും
anymore. Yeah.
തോന്നില്ല. Yeah.
Because it is a very like tiring process. Like just doing the edits, just like adding the effects. Like it is a time consuming process. And unless you shirku like for me, I really want to do this. Like this is something that I enjoy doing so much. So even if there is run to setback, I'm like, it's fine. I want to keep doing this.
I think it's a really rewarding job also. And when I say job, there are still people who does not consider this as a job.
I
Like,
I have
get
no
out of
words for
your
them.
bubble.
വാക്കുകളില്ല.
I mean, like, this could. I'm not shaming 9 to 5. I'm from 9 to 5, but this requires probably like extra work hours
Yeah, for
and a
sure.
lot of effort put in
Yes.
for a just like 2 to 3 minute
Exactly,
video.
exactly.
3
Yeah,
മണിക്കൂറത്തെ
yeah.
effort വേണം.
So
So
I think they are not considering this as a job because I feel like most like 90% of the people what they see is like what's on camera, right? Camera we are like all set up and yes we're ready for this, it's exciting, it's fun. Like for example in Maldives everyone saw the amazing stories I took but no one knows the struggle behind it.
behind it,
Just
yeah.
like ഒറ്റക്ക് കാറ്റത്ത് മറ്റേ കല്ലിന്റെ മണ്ടയിൽ വെച്ച് I'm like trying to manage the tripod okay and see it and all that stuff. So I feel like when people are exposed to that side
Yeah.
of it as well, then they're like, oh, okay, this is a serious thing. And a lot of people now, I feel like, okay, കുറച്ചൊക്കെ മാറി വരുന്നുണ്ട്. Like from our parents' generation, I feel a lot of people are like now accepting, okay, yeah, this is
yeah.
a career, this is a job. Okay, YouTuber, yes, it will work out. But say like 10 years ago, I remember my mom used to be like, നീ എന്തിനാ കാശ് മുടക്കി ഇതൊക്കെ ചെയ്യാൻ പോണേ?
ചെയ്യുന്നെ.
I was like, no, I really like it. And now when I made a career out of it, I'm like, see,
Now
like
this
I could
makes
do
sense.
this, yeah. So it's just that. I think it's just like they were not familiar with it.
Yeah.
And now we are here doing this. So, it works out.
And now there are a lot of creators that are very young.
Yeah.
And,
I love that, to be
yeah.
honest. It's really nice.
Like
'cause
it's
ആ
a
പ്രായത്തില്
different whole genre
Yeah.
of content that comes in. Really cute.
It's really cute because ആ പ്രായത്തിൽ we are just like ഇങ്ങനെ തലേന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് like that. So I feel like that's really amazing because again like the future will definitely have
Depend on
this,
this, yeah.
right? And just like them prepping for this already, being so good at this,
Yeah.
being so good in front of camera, it's
That'll help
really cool.
somehow.
Yeah,
Some of the
for
other ways
sure.
it's gonna-
Yes, it does. Because I feel
I mean,
like
this
they're
has sort of become mainstream marketing now.
yeah. And I feel like they kind of like these kids, they have that advantage to them in terms of like itrem years of experience already in
On the- yeah.
like like for me when I started that's when I learned how to
Yeah,
use the
dude.
camera. Like until then I did not know, right? So just imagine 5-6 years old, you already know what to say in
What,
front of
yeah.
the camera, how to be. That's I think
That's damn cool.
yeah, it's cool to like limited coolness.
Yeah, limited cool. Yeah,
limited
that's also
coolness.
there.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the activity I was talking about.
Nahi.
We've established who Jasmine is. Now I want her to introduce herself in 2 sentences of Hindi. अच्छा
दुश्मन.
बोली. दुश्मन.
मेरा नाम जैस्मिन है.
Okay.
मैं मैं यहाँ है
यहाँ
आपके
है.
साथ बोल रही है,
Okay.
बातें कर रही है. धन्यवाद.
I think you should start doing more of this.
Yeah, oh my god. Dude, the funny thing is
How did you find this hidden talent?
So again, like I used to not know how to speak Hindi at all. Okay, like nammal cinema ka kaanum, but you know it's just not knowing exactly what it is movie fluence. So when I started working in the agency, one of my like close, now she's my really like good friend, but aa samayathe colleague aayirunnu. Okay, so aa samayathe Hindi was the only funny thing. But if we wanted to talk about someone, Hindi was the only connecting language because she's from Bombay and I'm from Kerala. And English, if we want to talk about someone, we couldn't. So we would start speaking in Hindi. So I learned Hindi from her. Like downloading in a Mindi Todangi. And obviously, I feel like for people who don't know how to speak Hindi, our gendering is really off. So she used to laugh and she used to be like, Ninnodu samsarichu ende Hindi ipo koodarayi, you know, anganta avastha. And then when I again, you know, became friends with Rohit from Vivid Bharati. He like would hear my Hindi and he'd be like, man. So then one day it was that matcha video. We tried and we were like, let's do this in Hindi. So I'm like, okay, theek hai. Angana parnu thodangi, and then it was
I think you should make a series
yeah,
out of it.
it should be a series. Really scary for me, to be honest, because sometimes like because Rohit speaks so well, right? And he'll like say something in Hindi and then he'll come to me and I'll be like,
Glitching.
Acha. So yeah, glitching. So but yeah, that's how I started Hindi stuff.
But you were a movie buff, right?
Yeah, that's
You're
what I'm
a Shah
saying.
Rukh Khan
Like
fan.
I watch Hindi movies, but I feel like ചില സമയത്ത് subtitles ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ I wouldn't know what exactly it means, but പടം പോകുന്ന രീതി വെച്ച് I'll understand what the thing is. ഇപ്പൊ പിന്നെ subtitles ഉണ്ടായിട്ട് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. It's all good. Yeah, I know how to speak Hindi. I understand Hindi. But
So my previous question actually was, this is a gratifying job also. It's very rewarding.
yeah.
And you did get me Shah Rukh Khan
Yes.
through this.
Oh man,
What is the
that
experience
was
like?
that experience was really crazy because obviously Shah Rukh Khan is Shah Rukh Khan, right? He's such a big celebrity, and as much as like you know how always people say that he's such a humble person, he's such a gentleman, and like just seeing that in real was crazy. Like I really did not expect to be meeting Shah Rukh Khan at that point. So it was this event for his movie promotion for Pathan, I think.
Okay.
And from the moment like he entered the theater, like you can feel that aura. Like what a gentle person. Like he's so welcoming. And I specifically remember like one of the event coordinators were there. And I'm assuming that he has worked with that person before because he recognized and he was like, hey, I remember you. And I was like, oh my god, imagine being remembered by Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. So I was like, that, ingane manchamare, you know, so that kind of vibe. And I remember like it was where the audience can ask questions and stuff. And obviously I'm also feeling pangari pedi, right? Because a lot of, you know, like overwhelmed, a lot of things are happening. And that Patilate Salam was a big hit.
Yeah.
So I was like, Salam, Salam.
He did salute you or
Yeah,
something.
he did the salam. So I'm like, can you do the salam? Can you? And so I was with another creative friend. He was like, say it more loudly, say it more. I was like, can you please do the salam? And then he heard, and I was like, can you please do the salam that you did to Deepika? And he was like, oh God, I did that salam during the shoot. It became such a big thing now. And he's like, okay, you're Deepika. I was like,
Oh my
chatta madi. I was like, man, me? I'm Deepika. She's like, yeah, you're Deepika. Do the thing. And I was like, oh my God. Like, you know, like, I'm just like, how do I do this? Like, what do I say? What do I do? Angane, and he did the salam, and I was like, man, like, literally my face was like this, like, for the next 3-4 days. Because I couldn't believe, like, I experienced that. That was such an amazing moment for me. Ini next Laletan kuda kanda, I wait.
I did remember seeing you. Laletan ella ദിവസം എൻ്റെ പേരെടുക്കാം. I really hope that comes
Yeah,
true.
I swear. I'm a big fan of
Jasmine.
Laletan as well. So, I'm a big fan of Laletan. So, in Big Boss, എന്തോ കഴിഞ്ഞ രണ്ട് സീസണില് there were two contestants named
Named
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
true.
yes, it's me. Yes. Delusion, but
Delulu is the
Delulu,
soul.
yes. So, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
He did come to Karama recently.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think at that point I was out
You're
of
traveling,
town. Yeah,
okay,
it was
okay.
just to miss.
Just miss.
But yeah, inshallah someday.
So, have you had other experiences like this with any other
With
like star stuck?
I had met Vikram from like
Oh,
Tamil industry, and he's also another amazing like
Artist,
such a humble actor. Because I remember it was me and my brother, we got the opportunity to like
Meet
again
him.
a meet and greet. And my brother was like, oh my god, and I was also like, oh my god. And he's like, hey guys, because so he
Okay.
was like, hey, don't be nervous, and you know, like come and he was such a like welcoming person, and he was like, how are you, all good? And we were like, oh, we were big fans, like, oh my god. And he said, it's okay guys, don't worry. And his security was like ingana, and he's like, it's okay, you know. So such gestures I feel like is such a big thing, especially when you're such a big celebrity,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, angana.
So, what is next for you? What is that big dream that you want?
ഡ്രീം എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോൾ
Dream ആവുമ്പോ എന്താവാലോ?
ഒരുപാട് ഡ്രീംസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. I think like something that I'm like actively working towards is just making Jamun my main you know, like main activity. I think that is something that I'm actively working towards, just to, you know, being able to just be myself, which is Jamun, and live with that through like travel stories, food stories. That is something that I'm working on, and it's a dream of mine. അല്ലാണ്ട് ഇപ്പൊ ഡ്രീം എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ വണ്ടി, വീട്, സ്വർണം, ലോട്ടറി അടിക്കൽ.
Somebody just won 100 million
I know,
dirhams.
I saw
I was like,
that. It's
how?
I'm really happy. Actually, whenever I see someone winning lottery, I don't know what it is, but I feel so happy for them.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Life
like, wow,
changes.
yeah, life mari, you know, you can do so much with it. So I feel really happy about it. ഞാനും എടുക്കാറുണ്ട് വല്ലപ്പോഴും and I'm like,
എനിക്ക് എപ്പോഴും സ്കാം ആക്കിട്ടാണ്. ദോ ക്രൂസ് മാം, യു വാണ്ട് ദോ ക്രൂസ്? Thank you. Okay, we are from the Orkut, Yahoo, Hotmail, Facebook
Hotmail,
generation,
MSN.
MSN, Blueberry.
Yeah.
Blueberry
No,
അല്ലല്ലോ,
Blackberry. Blackberry. അത് ബ്ലൂബെറി കേട്ട് പരിചയപ്പെട്ടു. Blackberry.
Yeah. BBM, yeah. So you remember using it?
So the thing is, MSN. I used to use MSN all the time. Yahoo also. പിന്നെ I remember Orkut. Orkut open ചെയ്യാമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച് that morning is when Orkut got banned over here. So I was like, okay, Orkut നടന്നില്ല. Facebook, I remember the Facebook poke and you know all that stuff. And in MSN it used to be ASL, age, sex, location, and I remember like I would come back from school and ask some of the dial-up on. So obviously you can't use for more than some time because phone, you know, all that stuff. So I remember I'd come back from school, like have lunch and everything. Then like our evening somewhere, but like everyone is online, you know, like on MSN and all that stuff. I never had BBM, but I remember some software back then brought that on like regular phones as well.
Yeah.
So I installed that on Anatha Nokia Pandata phone and I was using BBM from that. But that was, I think, golden era. It was very exciting to be
my
online.
mom asking me, you with them throughout school? ഇത്ര എന്തോ സംസാരിക്കാനുള്ള.
But she doesn't know we are talking to other people, right? But I think like that was great because we would be, because it was so limited because of dial-up connection, that being online was such a like
We just got exposed to it.
yeah, like, and I remember I would only get online, like for example if my parents are going somewhere out, I'll be like, okay, padikkanundo, and I'm like, yes, MSN. And you know, asamate SMS ano, there's not much WhatsApp and all that, so I'll be like, yeah, can you be online? Yeah, okay, see you, you know, meet you online at 5 and all that kind of stuff. So it was really exciting because it
Yeah.
was so limited,
Limited,
right?
yeah.
It was like a new thing for our
I think
generation.
the whole innocence is
Yeah,
gone now.
yeah,
Like,
for sure. Because it's so accessible. Actually, if you think about it, it's kind of scary how accessible it is for
it is
kids
true.
now, if you think about it, right? Ellam like endo
Too much exposure also.
yeah. Endo online. But for us, it was all like we are just going
Finding
with
our
the
way
flow.
through, yeah.
Yeah. That was. Were you on Orkut?
I was on
Oh,
Orkut. I
really?
have very embarrassing memories of Orkut.
So please tell us one embarrassing.
I had this one crush that I had, and instead of saying I love you to him, I said 143.
Oh my God! Yes, 143 is a very.
And then he said, Mole, I see you like my sister. I'm like, yeah.
He sibling zoned you, dude. That's crazy.
This is 20 years ago.
Oh, crazy. So the thing is, I never had the dhairyam to say 143 or I love you. So what I used to do was Facebook poke. So തിരിച്ചു poke and I'm like, oh wow, we have a connection. That
ഇനി
was
കല്യാണം.
yeah,
Direct.
kalyanam. Full like, kalyanam, card adikanam, all that stuff. So yeah.
I really had fun having you with me. We have come almost to the end of the podcast. So we always end with, if you meet your, let's say, 15, 16-year-old version of yourself today for a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
what would you tell her?
I would tell her to not change. I would tell her to be herself because I think me being that little bit awkward, little bit shy kid is what made me who I am right now. So I would say don't change, but I would also tell her like stay stay tuned because amazing things are going to come, like really interesting stuff. Like I remember in my 15, 16, I've always dreamt of like traveling and going places and stuff. So like now being able to live that, I would really be like, Molus,
You've done something.
life is going to get so much, like better. It's going to be amazing. There's so much to look forward to. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be fun. So yeah, that's what I would tell my 16-year-old self.
Thank you so much for coming,
Thanks for
Jasmine. I
having me.
really had
This
a
was
great
fun.
time.
It's like talking to a fellow Christ guy, just catching up.
Thank you so much,
Thanks so
Jasmine.
much for having me.
Life is a crash course. No grades, no rules, just lessons from the ride.